Let's draw. Hello everyone. Are you ready to draw? You got your pencils and your paper? Okay, off we go. Once again, we're going to start off with a circle. Remembering the circle is an indication, that's right, where the head, the tummy and the toes are going to go. There we go, leaving a small gap, we're coming down here to the tummy. And then we have two squash circles, there's one and there's the other. Head, tummy and toes. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to put in a circle where his front arm is going to be and the other one is down by the side, a little bit lower. See that? Now what we're going to do is join them up so you can see where we're going. We have a curved line here and a curved line there for the neck. Number 11. It's lucky that we know our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3s. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take it for the shoulder, outside, bring it down and stop it just there. Now we have the inside of his little arm, we bring it out and stop it just there. Once again, over on this side, we're going to come starting here, we're going to bring it out and down and stop that one just there. And then we have the inside of his little arm, there we have it. And there's two arms. Now moving down here, we have a curved line here and a curved line there, number 11 again, and the same on this side. So number 11 is very important, isn't it? Okay, we go up to the top and this is where his head is. All right, once again, we're starting off with N for north. Down the bottom, we have the slippery slide, we have the South Pole. Over here, we have the windy west. And on this side here, we have the east side. North, south, east and west, we know where the sun shines best. Isn't that right? Outside. Here we go. We're starting at the north, we're going to do a broken line all the way down to the South Pole, like so. Off you go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come across here from the windy west all the way across to the east side. Where the two lines meet becomes the centre of our character's face, and that's where we're going to find his nose. Now I'm going to change my black felt tip pen. You hold on to your pencils. Watch this. We're going to bring it down. Drop it out. Bring it back up. Bring it around and back up and stop it just there. Watch where I stopped it. Now that's a rather long line. You see that? Now I'm going to put in the eyes. There's one and there's the other one. Inside the eyes we have two more circles. There's one and there's the other one. Now where we put the pupils is giving the indication where our little cartoon character is looking. So when the cartoon character is looking at you straight, the pupils are in the middle, but his eyes are tilted to one side. See that? Yeah. Okay, we're going to start off at the top. And I'm going to just put in his eyebrow there because I wanted to leave the head. See that? There's one. And the same on the other side. Now we have a curved line over the top for the crown of his head. See that? Now we're going to bring it down, follow it all the way down to the west and stop it just there. Watch where I stopped it. Once again, we're going to bring it down here to the west and stop, or the east side, Tina, the east side, and stop it just there. Now we're going to put in the reflection of the light. There's one and there's the other. And once you put the reflection in, although your cartoon character is flat on the page, that's right, they appear to be alive like you and I. There's one and there's the other. Now what we're going to do is here, we're going to leave this circle to to give him the cheek. Watch this, bring it out and around and stop it just there. Watch where I stopped it. Once again on the other side, it's just the back of the head, a slightly bit, brings it around and stop it just there. I do declare, and stop it just there. I want to finish off the top of the eyes here, the top of the cheek. There's one and there's the other. Moving down, he has his little nostrils there. We can't see the other side because the head is tilted. Moving down to his little mouth and his little tongue inside. Shade that in. And then we have a little curved line there for the bottom lip. Now, moving down, we're going to join it up here. Watch this. Curved line down and a curved line down for the neck. Notice I brought it in on the circle. You see that? And you're going to see it because I put in a little round, curved line all the way around and stop it just there. Watch where I stopped it. Now we're going to go on for his little arm. Bring it out. Have you guessed what it is? It's a little turtle. And little turtles, he looks quite surprised there, doesn't he? I wonder what's making him look so surprised. And of course, the little turtles, they go around with their houses on their back, isn't that right? So we have a curved line there and a curved line there. And this is where the arms come out of the shell. See that? Now we're going to bring in, there's the arm, there's one, a little curved line there for the inside of the arm. That's the outside of the arm. Then we have a curved line for the inside. Same on the other side. Bring it out and around and stop it just there. That's the outside of the left arm. Now we're going for the inside. We're going to follow it down and there we have the inside of the arm. And notice that it's gone underneath his little armpit there. See that? Okay. So I'm not going to go with the hands today. I'm just going to give him like a little wobbly line. There's his little feet. That's his little hand. There's one. And there's the other. So it's a little bit different. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to bring it down, follow the tummy down, and the same on that side. Watch this. We're going to bring it over because the leg comes out of the shell. See there? There's one, and there's the other. And then we have a little curved line there that joins the two of them up. Once again, we're going to bring it down for the feet. There's one, and there's the other. Follow that circle around, pop it out, bring it over, and back up, and stop it just there. Watch where I stopped it. And then the same on the other side, bring it down. There's one leg, the inside of the leg, follow it out, bring it around, and stop it just there. And you notice that because he's standing up, the weight of his little body has spread his little feet out. See that? So we're going to put in 3 little toes. Same on that side, 3 little toes. And the same on that side. Now the one thing that we're missing now, of course, we know that turtles, they like to travel with their homes on their back. So we're going to bring it around, all the way down, let it go in behind there, pick it up at the bottom, see that? And the same on this side. It's a handy way, isn't it, to travel around, to be able to put your home on your back, because when you get tired, all you have to do is put it down and it crawls back up into a shell. Okay, now we're going to put on little curved lines there, because underneath they have, for their tummy, they have the little curved lines there. It looks like a little waistcoat, doesn't it? And do you know something as well? On their little shells, they have all little shapes. Now we can't see them here because they're behind him, but when you see a turtle, have a look. Okay, now we're going to put him on the ground. So we're going to put in the horizon line. So I'm going to bring it across here, and there we have our horizon line. Tells us where the ground is and where the sky begins. Our little turtle is out and about today. So we're going to put in, there's another tree there. There's one and one on that side. Now I'm still trying to figure out what has him looking in that direction. I wonder. So we'll put in some grass. Up, down, all around. Up, down, grass to be found. Up, down, all around. Up, down, grass to be found. All right, it's a little way of remembering. We have the bark of the tree. Bring it down. We can have up here, I wonder who lives in that tree. Look at that. We have the knot in the tree, and there's a little home sweet home there. Maybe a little squirrel lives in there, huh? Put on the canopy on the top. There we go. But he's still looking at something. Oh my goodness, look what he's looking at. Oh. Maybe he's a little confused about the little guy there hanging from the web up in the tree. Maybe he's hoping for a visit from you and from me. Now you can see where the eye line is going. See that? I'm going to bring it down here for the bark. And at the background, we put in some bushes. And today what we can do is we put in a little few flowers there, because that helps with the added colour. If you want to put in a busy bee or maybe butterflies, you can put them in. Okay, a few little pebbles there on the ground. Maybe the little spider there who wants to make a friend. Hello, Mr. Turtle, how are you today? Have you come to play with me? And a cloud, look at that, way up in the sky. Okay, now I'm going to change to my colours. You hold on to your pencils, all right? Once again, we're going to start off at the top, and this time I'm going to put in a light colour blue, because it's a nice bright day, look at that. Bring it all the way down, see that? Bring it all the way over. And the same on the other side. Now like that, you have your things that you like to colour with. I like the crayons. I'm colouring the little guy and the spider. Put it on the side. All the way down. It looks so that the sky is landing on the bushes, doesn't it? It does. Now, we'll put in the sun. The sun, we're having so much fun in the sun. Okay, but once the sun is out, it touches off everything, reflects on the trees, on our little turtle's head, on his little nose, on the back of his shell there, look at that, on the tips of the trees, and the bushes. See that? All the way across, on this side of the tree, and on this side. We put in the centre of the flowers there, look at that. And the bees really need the flowers, don't they? Because they really need to be pollinated. That's right. Because without the bees we'd be lost. We wouldn't have any honey. Or we wouldn't have any nice flowers. Because the bees are very important. And we all have a job to do, don't we? That's right, we all do. Okay, going in for a little bit lighter green. Mixing in the colours, see that? And across on that side. Moving down, we have our little spider. Look at that, put him in. I was only out in the garden there this morning and yeah, there was loads of spiders. They were out and about too. We put in our tree trunks. Bring it all the way down. Keeping it nice and light on that side because the sun is, and where it's dark, cast a shadow. See that? Even go with the bark, look. And the trees are very important as well, aren't they? Because without the trees, we wouldn't have our bees. because the bees put their hives up there, don't they? But some people now have hives in their garden and they become the beekeepers and they protect the bees during the winter months so that they're up and about and ready to go out with the when the summer and spring begins, because bees are very important. That's right. This little turtle I'm going to make a nice light green. Okay, and I'm going to bring it all the way down, follow his little nose, around his little mouth there, and the other cheek. It's a nice colour green. Down on his little neck, see that? And then onto his little tummy. Okay, now I'm going to cover the arms, the colour the same green. So while instead of putting it down and picking up, because usually what we do, we put the crayons down and then we go for another crayon, and I've chosen my colour, so I'm going to go with this one. So anything that sticks out there, I'm going to give it a light colour green. See that? Green, green, the best colour you've ever seen. There we go. And then the back one is going to be a darker green for the shell. Look at that. What you're going in behind there, down at the bottom. And then when it comes to cartoon characters, you can choose whatever colour you like, because we all have favourite colours. You know, like what colour would we like to have? And I'm going to give it this a different colour green around the tummy. Go with the lines, look. It gives you the, see that shape? And you go with it, see that? Go with it. Over the shoulder. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add in, look, my stripes, see that? I went nice and light first, and then I went dark. And all this is to help, we can put in some shading, that's right. Where the nose is, look at that. His cheek on that side, and all the time we're building it up, look. His little leg, and then his nails. His little toes. I'm going to put a bit of yellow in there. There's 1, 2, and then I'm going to use the dark green. There we go. And you see they stand out. See that? Yeah. Now we have the bushes here, in behind them. And there's really a lot of green in here. Now you could have pink bushes, you could have red, because some bushes, the leaves start off green and then they turn red. I don't know the name of those ones now. I'm not too sure. But as you can see, we're just bringing it all the way across, going around our little flowers there. All right. And even at the background here. Okay. And then we have our up, down, all around. Now I'm using this colour. Up, down, all around. Up, down, grass to be found. Okay, watch this. And then up, down, all around. Up, down, grass to be found. This little turtle looks as though he's out for a stroll today, doesn't it? Put in a little bit darker green now over that. See the way you mix the colours, see that? That's what I love about the crayons. You can mix one. And paints are the same. You mix one colour over the other or in with the other. But I find when you have crayons and you're not happy, just change it. See that? Not forgetting the bush on the other side. There we go. And then we have our little flowers. We have orange ones. And we have some red ones. While I have this, I'll put in his little tongue. Look at that. Give him a little rosy cheek. He's out and about. And last but not least here, we have the ground. We have the ground. I'm going to put in some shading. See that? Using the side of the crayon. All right. And then we put in some green. So as you can see, there's a lot of green in it. but as I say, it can be a different colour. I'm going to put a different colour now over that. I'm going to mix that with a blue. It just gives it a blue hue all the way across. And then we have our little pebbles. Just shade them in. So there we have our little turtle. Oh, the sky above, Tina, on the top there. Don't leave it out. We're not in doubt. Now, so looks though he's got surprise from the spider today, or maybe he's making a new friend. So until the next time, don't be shy, give it a try. Bye bye.